What's up everybody, it's Chafe with Off Track Production. I'm here today to talk about some of the new Mega 10 cards that have been recently announced, and one of them in particular that I want to spend a majority of my time focusing on is Crossout Designator. Crossout Designator is going to absolutely warp deck building for the foreseeable future until this card gets limited and or banned. This card, I can guarantee you, is ban worthy. It is going to probably be limited in the distant future, but while it's going to be at 3 for the foreseeable future, it is going to absolutely dismantle decks. Rogue decks are not going to be able to handle this, and we're going to see combo decks have a surge in popularity due to this card being so strong. Now, when Call by the Grave was at 3, combo decks and decks that were really going to get hindered were saved by Call by the Grave. This card is a even more proactive version of Call by the Grave, but it does cost you some deck slots. Now, a Crossout Designator, I'll read it off for you, is declare one card name, banish one card with that name from your deck, and if you do, until the end of the next turn, its effects are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of cards with that same original name. You can only activate one Crossout Designator per turn. Crossout Designator is going to absolutely shut down Ash Blossoms and other cards that are really going to affect how you play against meta decks. I'll give you an idea here. Say you're playing against a Drytron player. So in game 2, you side in your Droll and Lockbirds because that's what you do against Drytron. And they also side in a copy of Droll and Lockbird, and they open up Crossout Designator and they're going first. And now you can't Droll and Lockbird even if it's in your hand. Now that is going to be absolutely devastating because now they're going to combo off and they're going to have about 8 negates, and there's nothing you can really do about that. I think this card is going to be unfair and is going to propel top tier decks to new heights, and it is going to basically do nothing for the rogue decks. Some decks that require like particular things to not be interrupted will greatly enjoy it, but all in all, I think we're going to go back to a time when we were seeing maybe 2 to 4 top tier decks, because this card is just going to insulate plays a lot better. Honestly, I see things like Dragon Link coming back in popularity because of this, because you're not going to get interrupted in any way that could potentially be a huge detriment and turn ending for you. So keep that in mind when you're building your decks nowadays, that this card is going to exist in October, and it is going to absolutely dominate most mid to upper events. I think everyone's going to be running 3 copies of them when they're playing in like actual tournaments that mean something to them, like they're trying to get their invites or they're trying to go to nationals or worlds or whatever. Be aware this is going to exist and be absolutely just soul crushing when it happens against you. And that's all I got to say about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys later. Peace.